Muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having the best day ever. Thank you so much for clicking on my YouTube channel and on my video today. I appreciate you being here profusely. I'm absolutely loving that word right now. If you can't tell, I've used it in probably all of my recent videos. Okay, we are going to talk about what Trisha Paytas is currently doing, the backlash that has came from it. There's two separate topics that we're going to be talking about with Trisha today, two different things that she's addressing, and she's getting called out for both of them, and I have really strong opinions and actually a little conspiracy theory on what I think is going on here. Now, I'm going to say that it's all speculation, I have no proof of it, but all I'm going to say is I genuinely, believe it, but that doesn't mean it's true, it's just kind of like my delusions. But anyway, before we get into the video, please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please make sure you're following me on Twitch. I'm going live basically every single day over there. Everything will be pinned down below. I appreciate you being here. And yes, let's get into it. So Trisha Paytas on TikTok did these two videos, both talking about two very different things. One talking about getting called out for doing cosplay, and then number two, she's made this big long video talking about the subreddit about her again, the Snark Reddit. And I really have a strong conspiracy on what is going on here, and I think that Trisha is trying to fabricate drama in order to get attention, to make herself look more of a victim, because I believe there's something deeper going on behind the scenes in which Trisha wants the Reddit to be more aggressive towards her, so she can then prove that they're being really nasty towards her. So she's provoking them even more right now because they've been a little bit quiet recently, because Trisha hasn't really been doing anything, so she's provoking them, saying the things that, you know, she knows that she says they do, that they argue that they don't do, so she's provoking them to get them to, you know, all these posts again. And I genuinely believe that behind the scenes, Trisha is probably working very close with Reddit to take down this snark, and needs a little bit more push of them, you know, doing more posts. So I think she's trying to provoke them, or I believe Trisha is probably working on something else to do with exposing the Reddit and needs them to be as intense as possible right now. That is honestly my little conspiracy theory, and people behind the scenes have been saying the same things. Again, that does not mean anything at all. This is pure speculation. I cannot stress that enough. But all I'm going to say is I've had conversations with people behind the scenes about this, and people are agreeing. Again, that does not mean anything. It just means that it's all speculation. And yeah. But first of all, let's get to this. Muckers, I want to quickly interrupt this video to provide you with a very special announcement that you all love, you all support, and I'm so excited to announce that it is coming back yet again. So, I have been sponsored by Adam and Eve now for a couple years, and the reason for that is one of many things. Number one, the products work. Number two, the code's amazing. Number three, you're all loving it. And number four, they've been just amazingly supporting this channel, and that has all been this mixture of you loving the products, you supporting the channel, and this really is the main way to do it. And it's like a two-way thing. It's the main support of the channel, and also you get amazing stuff in return. Now, I wanted to do this deal, I'm gonna be honest with you, at the start of the month, but I was waiting for my new delivery to come in, so these are my go-tos, like I always say. But what the deal is if you go to adamandeve.com and use code ADAM50, so that is ADAM50, you get 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. But also, that is literally half off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. So, it's an amazing deal. You get the 50 off one item, half off one item, the free shipping. Alright, here's the good part. So we have 90-day no-hassle returns, so if you're not loving the products, which you will, you have that window of time. There is 24/7 customer service. Also, just a reason that I'm very proud to stand behind this company is that a lot of their proceeds goes to helping fighting the spread of HIV all around the world. So whenever you make a purchase, you're also profiting towards that, and it's just a really amazing company, and I really, really, really love them. As you're aware, Adam's favorite, I wish I could get like on their website, like Adam McIntyre's favorite. Let's talk about that, Adam and Eve. It is the Deep Throat Spray, which I absolutely love. It just, I'm not doing anything right now, so I don't need to spray it, but it is absolutely amazing. And they're Adam and Eve Lube, but they have stuff on there that is just like self-care, and all these things that if you're in a relationship, if you're single, you can go over there and check out. They just have the biggest range of products ever, and I thank you profusely, Adam and Eve, for coming back, and I thank you profusely, Muckers, for supporting this deal. So again, that is code ADAM50 on adamandeve.com for 50, literally half off, one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Shipping internationally as well. I'm able to get this stuff, and it comes really quick, and it's amazing. And whenever the stuff arrives, it's packaged so well that if you live with people or you're just trying to, you know, keep your business, no one will know what it is. And again, that is code ADAM50. Thank you so much, Adam and Eve, and thank you so much, Muckers, for supporting this deal. Alright, on with the video. So yes, thank you Adam and Eve. Please go use code Adam50. Again, you get amazing products and it's the biggest support of the channel. But let's get into it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get to the one that's not about the snark Reddit. So we're going to do the one, she's getting called out equally for this one, but this one is her talking about criticism that she has been getting for basically cosplaying as minimum wage workers who are working at fast food places, and people feel that it's a slap in the face because she's basically like trying to like glorify their life and almost poke fun of it and make fun of it. So anyway, we're gonna watch it, talk about it, and then read the response, and then do it with the other one as well.
Okay, can we talk about something serious for a minute while I sip my raspberry test? Got another Jamba Juice today because I genuinely love Jamba Juice. That's why they sent me all the stuff in the first place, is because I genuinely love Jamba Juice. I didn't get paid to make Jamba Juice TikToks. I just love Jamba Juice. I don't get paid to make any TikToks.
That's not true. She's spoken about the fact that she made so much money when she was coming for Charlie D'Amelio, so I don't know why she's lying. On TikTok, by the way.
I must believe that right now. But this is delicious. But the comments, most of the comments are so sweet. And you guys are always like, love this so much. Some people say I'm like cosplaying as like employees or whatever like that, which I guess you could look at it as that. I look at it as being like an Uber fan, okay? I love it. I do an ASMR channel where I do like role plays and stuff like that, but I look at it as like you go to a sporting event and you wear a jersey. Are you cosplaying the football player? Like, has you...
So basically, if you have no idea what has been happening, Trisha has been buying the uniform of like Starbucks, like I don't know, I'm just gonna throw around like names like Wendy's, McDonald's, all these different places. And she has been dressing up in the uniform and getting Moses to film her walking into the establishments and ordering or pretending to work there and filming TikToks and basically, you know, making fun of the full thing. Whether she wants to admit it or not, it is in a way making fun of the workers and making fun of the people that are working, you know, these jobs. Meanwhile, we have Trisha, like a millionaire, walking in and, you know, doing it to kind of poke fun or, you know, and that is what this is. The TikToks do well because it's, you know, making fun of it and whatever. So she's been doing this with like Dunkin', Starbucks, all these different ones, like day in, day out. Moses will film her walking in, she pretends to work there. Some of them, the employees are in on it, some they're not. And it's just really, it used to be funny whenever Trisha would troll years and years ago. But the fact she's still doing it kind of comes across as like really desperate and just really just tacky, especially in kind of where we're at right now in the world, with a lot of people, most people struggling financially and stuff like that, to have, you know, someone who does the bare minimum to get, you know, a ton of money, and that is what Trisha does, come in and basically make fun of them, is like, to their face.
See it that way, but you're just a fan supporting, and that's all I am, is a fan supporting. Okay, but why do people have issue when I, you know, wear an apron and a visor of my favorite fast food place, and I am a fast food like chain restaurant like junkie? Like, I love it. If you guys have followed me, go on YouTube. I've literally have done mukbangs and all this stuff for years, Jamba Juice included, but like KFC, Burger King, all of it. You know, I've done this for so long because I genuinely just, that's the food I eat. Those are the snacks I love. That's the stuff that I think is exciting. That's the content I want to make, and that's the content I want to watch. Okay, but tell me why Ben Affleck working the drive-thru Dunkin' in a Super Bowl commercial with J-Lo supporting
a commercial, a fast food commercial. She's comparing her walking up to these young-ass employees just trying to get by in there, and she's wearing the same uniform as them, and Moses has the camera stuck in their face while she walks in, all these different things. That is the same in her eyes as the fast food joint paying for a commercial. Or someone playing a role in a TV show, which she's going to go on to say. Which is so delusional.
Coming through the drive-thru is, like, applauded. Is it because he's a man and I'm a cis-born female? Like...
Weak.
Really? Or Paul Rudd and Ant-Man dressed in his Baskin best. Like, I just don't understand how...
In a show and movie,
which
like,
is
sponsored.
And like, oh my god, we love this so much. But when I do it, trolls come for me. Like, okay, I'm an actual...
I wonder if she's genuinely, like, not bright. Or if she's like, this is trolling. You know what I mean? I hope this is trolling. Like this video. I hope this video is trolling. I'm gonna be honest. I really, really, really hope this video is trolling.
Okay, I do this for fun. I don't get paid. I'm not in a big Ant-Man.
But she is getting paid when she makes the videos because of the TikTok creator program. She also films YouTube videos, so she's getting the money on the ads. So, I don't know why she's lying.
We getting paid big bucks by basket. I just do it for fun. I love these companies. Like, Like, I always love dressing themed. I always do. I'm dressing themed. When I go to Benihana, I wear a Benihana shirt. When I go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers, I don't even know any of the Red Hot Chili Peppers songs, but this is at Urban, so. And if you think that's mocking, I think this is more about you and how you view people that work at fast food chains, restaurants, anybody in the service industry. It's really hard work. I have nothing but respect and love and admiration for them. So that's on you if you see it that way. Like, maybe, you know, yeah. Why can't people just like...
I really, really, really hope this is trolling. I hope this is trolling.
Like, live. Why can't they just let me live? Tell me why. But for all the people who do send love...
Okay, so let me just kind of give you an overview. By the way, this video is severely underperformed. And it's basically just filled with comments. A lot of people saying that I love it when people refer to them as working class, as if that's not just as pretentious. Cis-born female, I thought you were gender neutral and trans, what has changed? Fast food employees are overworked and underpaid while rich people are pretending to be poor. No one works fast food because they love the industry, Trisha. Someone else said, not you comparing what actors do, as in being paid in commercials, to what you're doing. This is so disrespectful. Someone said, you just don't want to see the point of view that doesn't fit your own narrative. This is... Okay, so there's that one, right? We're going to move on from this one because I want to mainly focus on this one with the Reddit. So, here is the conspiracy theory dived into a little bit more. Again, this is just my speculation. I have no proof, no facts, no anything, so take it with a pinch of salt. The Trishyland Reddit recently has been quite quiet. We were literally doing a Twitch stream. Someone wanted to... They were like, oh my god, look on there. See if there's anything happening. We went through like H3, went through whatever. Nothing happening on there. And I was like, wow. You know, it's kind of a little bit quiet on there. That was shocking to me, and it apparently had been for a while. You know, there were still posts, but it was a little bit quiet. And I was like, Trisha is, you know, doing all of these, like, trolling things that normally, you know, the Reddit would call out, but they're not really picking up on it. So I genuinely was like, oh, I think Trisha's going to do something to kind of provoke them, to get them to talk about her again, because I think that she doesn't want to admit that she feeds off of it, which is, you know, fine to admit. I'm not saying it's fact, but I'm just saying it comes across as that, especially when we get things like this. Especially when she's going to reference, like, an old article and stuff like that to talk about them again. But I genuinely believe, this is all speculation, no proof, no facts. I believe that Trisha, again, has been trying to get Reddit to take down these snarks, and they haven't really been doing much recently. So I feel that in her attempt to get Reddit to be like, oh, they are writing a lot of posts, I believe that she is purposely trying to say things that they do not do, that she says they do, that then they'd be like, oh, we're not doing this, here's proof of us not doing this. So a lot of posts on there, then Trisha is provoking them and they're taking the bait. And then she's able to show Reddit, look at all these posts, whenever they really weren't for the past while. But I also do believe, again, this is all speculation, no proof, I do believe that Trisha is working on, I would say, you know, something, maybe it's a video or whatever like that, that has to do with exposing Trishyland. And I believe that they were being a little bit too quiet for her, and it didn't really fit the narrative anymore. So she's purposely trying to provoke them, give them the bait, and they're taking it. Because after this video, we're not going to go through them, but I mean, all the posts on here. Okay, girl, you really want to go another round with us on TikTok? Moses, why don't you stand up for your wife? Let's talk about Trisha's new video. We're not harassing you. Her lying again. We don't do these things. So they are taking the bait, and I believe that this is exactly what Trisha wants, because I think that this fits into the narrative of her saying that, you know, they're daily harassing her on there. That's just kind of what I believe. But anyway, let's hear what she has to say. Randomly, by the way, just like randomly says this.
Okay, I try not to address this kind of stuff, but it really gets so frustrating and so annoying defending myself from just like lies, like just blatant lies. Hold on. Okay, so I've had crazy snark Reddits that have...
So, by the way, this is an old article. This is an old article. As she's about to give birth. So, why might Trisha be bringing up an old article, you may ask? Maybe because Trisha wants to provoke the Reddit so they write more posts about her. So I don't understand why she's like, I get so tired of addressing these things, and then she's addressing a really old article.
Like harassed, doxed me, my child's doxed
They've doxed your child? What does that even mean?
There are hospitals we go to, and anytime I even mention a company, they go and get harassed. There was a whole NBC News article about this, about how it's just like gotten out of hand. Like, they're just vicious. They're just making fun of the way my family looks, spreading lies to companies that, like, I'm not even like working for. Like, John Baju sent me a thank you gift for like making a video about them. Like, Me Undies didn't even send me free undies, and I like tagged them, and they harassed Me Undies to the point where Me Undies like deleted the tweet. Like, they're just so obsessive and harassing these companies. And like, anytime I mention anything, and not just
it's not Me Undies, but you can use code Adam50 for some sexy undies on AdamandEve.com.
Like I said, they're harassing like my pediatrician. They're harassing just like places we go, doxing things around me, doxing schools that my daughter could potentially go to. Like, it's getting like out of hand, and Reddit does absolutely nothing about it.
Let me say something. I will never stand behind Trishyland Reddit at all, because I don't agree with a lot that's on there. Now, there's a lot on there that needs to actually be written, but I don't stand with a lot of what they write, so I'll never say that I stand behind Trishyland Reddit. But there are a lot of posts on there that are very important to detailing what Trisha Paytas has and continues to do online, including compulsively lying. Now, all of this about doxing the school her daughter's gonna be at, doxing all like this, I'm gonna be honest, as someone who does this for literally most of my time, we spend a lot of time having to read through the H3s, the family channels, the Trishylands, all of these different snarks, because there's so much information out there that we're trying to figure out what everyone is saying and all these different things. And I'm gonna be honest, maybe I'm mistaken, I have never seen anything that she is saying written on there. Or if it has, it's been immediately deleted by like moderators. So I haven't seen it. It'll be like, post has been deleted. I'm gonna be honest, I cannot clarify anything she's saying as the truth right now. I may be proven wrong, but all I'm gonna say is, someone who has unfortunately had to spend a lot of time reading through snark Reddits, a lot of this comes across as blatant lying. I'm gonna be honest, I can be proven wrong, that is fine. But I'm just saying a lot of it just comes across as like stuff she repeats over and over and over again about happening, but I never have personally seen it, I'm gonna be honest. They actually do a better job at protecting her daughter's, privacy online than her. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her daughter on any Reddit that hasn't been, blurred or censored or whatever. I can't say the same for, when Trisha's views are down and she has to show the baby's face, to perk them up a little bit. So...
Well, except in this case, they did delete it once, but the Reddit was back, and they're just nasty. It's no holding anybody accountable. They just make up and keep spewing nasty crap. Like I said, John Baju just sent me a package to be nice. I don't work for the company. I'm not associated with the company. I just love John, but they did a duet, and it was like a harmless duet. Words like this, like a domestic abuser, anti-Semitic, abuser, racist, those are like really, really serious allegations. Now,
everything you've listed off, by the way, are things that you have been accused of online. Domestic abuser, you have been heavily accused of that after text messages with Moses leaked. Being a racist, you've heavily been accused of that as well because of, old videos. What else on here? I don't know what else she said, but everything that's been listed there, there, have been moments in your career. Is that wrong to say? We've talked about that. My camera died. It was the Trisha Paytas voodoo coming through.
I may have been insensitive in the past with stuff that pertains to my mental health, my gender identity, all of that stuff like that, but I am none of those things, and it's just...
you can be none of those things, but you can be accused of those things based on behavior you have shown. I don't know why this is a controversy. I feel like it's been like a known fact about I don't know why we're like dancing around this subject. I feel like, right? Okay, maybe not. Okay, never mind. I'm like, okay. Okay. Alright. All I'll say is it is a common known thing that there's a lot of, documented stuff about you out there.
So annoying that they spam these accounts, and a lot of times it's fake accounts and sometimes it's real accounts, but you can see which ones are real and which ones aren't by the 0 followers or whatever, and it's just so frustrating.
Are you insinuating that if people don't have a big following, they're a fake person?
This like hate Reddit just like as soon as I post something just goes and attacks these companies. It's happened with small businesses too, and it's just like so disheartening because the small businesses will always be like so happy.
I mean, if the small business in question is that skincare, come on, like
so much love, and then this happened. Supporting a P word, like where did that even come from? This one really irritates me. Falsely accused teachers of SA. That is like so disgusting that this whole Reddit like literally downplays the abuse I had as a kid at my schools. Like as if they were even there. And then people who were actually there, people who also come out and be like, yeah, this kind of happened, something similar happened to me, they go and harass them, so they're not on the internet anymore. That they just like totally, they say that's me or something. Oh, this must be Trisha, this is whatever, Trisha Paytas. Like, it's insane, and it's like getting to be too much. Like, homophobic when? What? Like, to say I'm like an abuser, it's like, who have I abused? Like, what? Like, this stuff just is, and it just gets repeated, and then it just becomes like fact, and these people just start repeating this stuff, and it's really just damaging at the end of the day. And there were people who hired private investigators to find these people, like, because that's what I'm gonna have to do, because this is like, enough is enough. But if you can, go leave some love over on the Jamba Duet, because there's so much love in the comments, so I'd really appreciate it.
I love when TikTok adds that. Did anyone else see the video that's like, you could literally be like doing a TikTok on the fact like your family member just died or whatever, and TikTok would still add that fucking... Oh my god, ruins the vibe. Anyway, the comments on this one, to kind of give you a gauge of where people are at, is the following. So she uploaded these videos back to back, by the way. Trisha, even though it's in your past, you still did it, and it's still public. That is the number 1 comment on this. Number 2, who would attack a child's daughter? Number 3, we have, please post actual proof of people doxing your daughter's possible skills and her pediatrician, because it didn't happen. Someone else said, let's not forget, I'm literally reading them like top to bottom here. Let's not forget the anti-Semitism that we've heard from you over your years on frenemies. Why are you blocking people who are telling the truth? Someone else said, what they're doing is straight up defamation of character. Someone else said, but it is things that she has done. People said it's stuff that she's posted, research before you post. Someone else said, this is so unfair, I'm so sorry, Trisha's so sick and twisted. Someone else said, girl, ... but you actually did a lot of that. Someone else said, girl, it's time to sue. This cancel BS is getting out of hand and needs to be stopped. We support you 100%. Someone else said, she can't sue because the proof is out there. Alright, I mean, there's that. Let me know. We'll talk about it down below. I feel like everything I've said, I've already said. Go use code Adam50, please, on adamandeve.com. I would thank you profusely. See, we're starting and ending the video on that word. I thank you for being here. I will see you in my next one, and